Prestige Pawnbrokers
Oh, that is gorgeous.
specialises in luxury goods.
This is an oil painting of me, painted 15 years ago.
Here, asset-rich
Check it out.
but cash-poor clientele
Nearly 2 to 3 million pounds.
2 to 3 million pounds.
exchange their possessions
Big money.
Ka-ching!
for mind-blowing amounts.
We can offer you 100,000.
What?
The man in charge
Something about a vehicle with a cannon on it.
is entrepreneur James Constantino.
I like dealing in unusual items, but the ones I'm most interested in are the ones that make me the most money.
This time, a blinged-up Bentley
Blimey.
That is lovely.
It's sort of hanging on.
a perilous plane ride,
Bumpy, bumpy. Why is it bumpy?
and James is faced with a crisis.
Oh dear, I can't believe what's just happened to me.
Welcome to the world
Another happy customer.
of posh porn. To work for high-end pawnbroker James, it helps to be a particular type of person.
I think people's first impressions when they start working at Prestige is, what the hell have I let myself in for? Beautiful piece of art's just come in.
James needs mothering a bit, but let's face it, he knows that. And he's got a great team around him that does all the organisation for him.
Couldn't send Lawrence in and put an apple on his head, could you, for me?
This morning, some members of James's team have dropped a bombshell.
Oh dear, I can't believe what's just happened to me.
After having recently lost gemologist Michael,
God.
things are going from bad to worse.
We've had 2 other resignations, people moving on. I don't know where I'm going to go, to be honest with you. Deborah, can you pop in a sec, could you?
Sure. You look very serious,
I'm a bit
James.
stressed, to be honest with you.
Thing is, they're not leaving because of the business, they're leaving because other circumstances.
Yeah, but all at once, though.
I know.
That's terrible, isn't it? I mean, it's a difficult void to fill, what with Michael and all his skill sets that he brings to the business.
And Jacob's going to live the other side of the world,
Yeah.
so that's going to be a really long walk in the
Yeah.
mornings.
Delef as well, yeah. What have I done to deserve this?
Well, don't worry about it. I've got it covered. I've already got 3 interviews lined up for next week.
Well, there's one thing I haven't told you.
What's that? You're not leaving, are you?
My resignation.
Oh, well, your position would be easy to fill, James.
Oh, God. If it carries on any more like this, I think I will resign, seriously.
It's sorted. It's sorted.
I'm feeling quite nervous, actually. In the end, there'll be just me and Deborah sitting here, surrounded by jewellery, handbags, cars and art. I don't know what we're going to do.
Luckily, James's next inquiry is something he likes to deal with all on his own.
Well, this is absolutely amazing. A fella's just sent in a Bentley GTC, which is a convertible, and they drive phenomenal. They're a big old car, but they don't half go. This one has had a lot of work done on it. I mean, it's been gimped up to the eyeballs by the looks of it. The guy's looking to raise £50,000. The only thing that could be better than this is 2 Bentleys, to be quite honest with you, in black.
Living in Royal Windsor is the owner of the Bentley, entrepreneur and ex-Big Brother housemate, Chelsea.
Just got to ring up old Callum Best.
Welcome to the O2 messaging service.
Big Brother was a bit of a funny thing. I didn't need to do it for the money or the fame. The reason I did it was another tick, I suppose, on the box of something I haven't done. Nobody ever seems to pick up my phones in the morning. Not like me. Up at the crack of dawn making a couple of quid. Money, it's all about the money. I do at least about £3,000–4,000 a month on clothes. Everything I buy 4 of.
Chelsea made his fortune in fashion photography.
I've got hundreds in my house in Chelsea. I've got hundreds of the same old stuff in my house in Sweden. I've got hundreds. Again, all of this duplicated in my house in Tenerife. That fashion business actually took off, so I sold that for a good chunk of money. And then I said I'm going to retire. but I couldn't retire actually because I'm such a workaholic, I've got so much energy. This is quite nice. This is a bit like the football factory, you know, bit naughty. Like, oh, if you want some, come over here, son, come and get some. In my so-called retirement, I've opened up in the last 2 years 9 businesses. It's whatever I see that can make money. This is the gaff. This is what we need the money for, the restaurant here.
And he's about to open another business in Windsor.
Basically, we've got the restaurant downstairs and we've got the funky bar upstairs. It's going to be very bling, loads of chandeliers, and guys, DJ over there in the corner playing funky house music, which is exactly what I love. We love a bit of funk. You know, we want people to come in here and drink bottles of Cristal, champagne and Dom Perignon. It is a massive place. That's why I need the money. I've got to pay all these people, yeah? You know, nothing happens without money. We don't need 50 large, 50 grand, 50 G's. That's what I want. I want it in my hands. I want to see and smell the money. Do you know what we call this car? This car's called the Let's Have It car. Let's have it.
To help raise the cash, Chelsea is looking to loan against his convertible Bentley GTC.
I've had that for 3 years now. I've spent a load of money on it. Well, I've got 20 grand just in the boot. 2 base bits, custom made, carbon ceramic. And when that thing goes, right, it will blow your brains off. I think James is going to love this car. This will be the best car it's driven, I reckon. It will be the fastest and the most luxurious, for sure. Come on, let's have it.
In Deansgate, Manchester, assistant manager Howard is dealing with one of the most common items that comes through the pawn shop's doors.
Just had an email come through from a lovely lady called Emma. She's got a diamond ring. It says here that she had it bought for her for £25,000. She's looking to part with it to raise some money. She thought it'd be a nice idea to actually show me who I'm talking to via the email. So she sent through a nice picture of her. So she looks quite a nice character. Glass of fizz on the phone, and I love those nails.
Whoever said less is more is lying. Pile it on.
Hoping to sell the ring, along with 9 other pieces of jewellery, is 34-year-old mother of 1, Emma.
It's so nice having my makeup done. It's just really nice and relaxing. And it's just like that, getting pampered, really.
Right, then you are just about done.
Yeah.
All finished.
Thank you.
Stand still.
I have a daughter called Sophie. She's 16. I had her when I was 18.
This is Dolly, Sophie's horse. We've had her just over a year and a half, this one.
We've changed horses over years as Sophie's got older, as teenagers grow.
Sophie's now doing an apprenticeship down here. She loves it, she's always here, so very proud mum.
I am here nearly every day, as I work Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays and Saturdays. And then after I've finished here, I want to rescue animals.
Here we go, well done.
I got her this to start with for her going into her teenage years, so she weren't bored, hanging about out streets, drinking, getting in with the wrong crowd. You don't want your kids doing what you did and things I experienced too young.
Good girl.
Oh, thanks.
And my drive is to see, like probably every mother, parent, that the kids don't go out.
Great. Hell yeah.
I've had a lot of help with my parents. She's very close with my parents. I'm very blessed that way.
Her mum and dad have also helped her out financially.
So this is the famous Range Rover. Once I sat in it, I knew it was coming home with me. I'm very impatient. This one was 12,000. I borrowed half of it, so off my dad for it, I borrowed 6.5.
I'm his daughter, he likes to make me happy as I do mine. It's probably done me no favours, actually, but there you go. He's a diamond. I do feel guilty that it hadn't already been sorted out. It's way past its time for me to have paid that back, but I will sort it for him if it kills me.
She is also keen to treat daughter Sophie.
I promised my daughter to take her away for doing well in her exams to swim with dolphins. That's on her bucket list. I'll make that happen for her.
To raise the money, Emma wants to sell her diamond ring.
This was an old engagement ring. Obviously no ties to it whatsoever. Apparently you're supposed to give the engagement ring back, but one, I didn't call it off, and two, I'm never a girl.
Along with the ring, she's also decided to sell 9 other items of jewellery she's been given over the years.
This, because of the chain, is so minute, I was so scared to wear it at time, so I never did, ever. That's not even touched my skin. And then this one, Cartier diamond band ring, was from Mexico. And again, I've wore it about 3 times. Also, we've got this, which is a diamond necklace, and it's another piece that's just sat in the box collection. I'd be happy with 22,000 for the engagement ring. As for the other items, I'd say probably a little less than 10,000 mark. If I got 32 grand for all of it, I think I'd be pretty happy with that. And I just really need to pay my dad back and do the right thing, and I really want to, so I need to sort this to be able to do that.
At the Pawnbrokers Weybridge branch, the company's longest-serving staff member, Lawrence, is intrigued by recent events.
So, Helen, what do you think of the max exodus of staff at the moment?
I know, three people?
Yeah.
Is it?
3 in it was a week.
Yeah.
Deborah's doing these marathon interviews of 2 hours and 10 minutes.
This isn't a test, by the way. Do you mind if I show you your watch? No.
I mean, the average in any business, I think Helen agrees, about 20 minutes.
I'm just going to ask you to have a look at that as if it was coming into your store and a customer wanted to take a loan out on it. What would you do?
Clarity.
OK.
Every time you go into one of her interviews, you have to take a portaloo with you and a bottle of water, and that way you might get through the 2 hours.
Have a seat.
James, who totally doesn't like interviewing, I think he did one here that lasted 5 minutes.
I'm a customer, so did you have a price in mind you was trying to raise on the items? You just wanted to know what it was worth?
How much is it worth?
Yeah, no problem.
You know, what is right, the 5-minute interview or the 2-hour interview where you come out of it and you wish you hadn't applied in the first place?
Just tell me where you think it is on this chart. 7, 9, 5.
There might be an ongoing staff crisis.
May I ask who's calling?
But few things divert James's attention more than the prospect of a good deal.
Oh, how fantastic. This is an amazing thing to come in. I mean, it really is. We don't get presented with that many planes. It's a one-off. There's only one left in the world. The fella's looking for around 50,000. He wants to sell it. I would like to get down there, have a look at it. Not sure if I want to get it in the air. Don't really like flying much, to be quite honest with you. Let's hear it running and have a little play around with the flappy things for a while.
Right, so you're going to be pulling on this, right, and Daddy's going to be releasing on this one, right? OK, start to pull. Keep pulling.
The aeroplane belongs to sailing instructor Andy, who lives on the Isle of Wight.
So that's how you pull the sail out. Shall we put it away again?
Actually, let's keep it out because it's keeping the boat dry.
We can't, because it might sail away when we're having our tea. So I got into boating when I was about 15, so it was a fairly young age. I started sort of sailing around the Clyde and I wanted to get into yacht racing, so the place to do it was down in the Solent. So I came down here to crew on boats, hitchhiking my way around different yachts and getting myself on different positions.
Now Andy is planning a once-in-a-lifetime sailing trip.
probably wanted to do this trip for probably getting on 15 years. Actually doing it on my own boat, I've been wanting to do it since I started sailing it. Yeah, so the basic plan is to go from Isle of Wight up to Ireland and then cruise up the coast of Scotland, then over to Iceland, then Greenland if the weather allows, and then spending the rest of the summer cruising down the Norwegian coast. So the idea is I'm going to be doing that through 2017, 18, 19, through various legs. My wife and kids are planning to join me for parts of that. And then finishing off in Canada. I've been sort of spending a bit of time looking for the right boat, and this yacht came available that was perfect. This is the new yacht that I'm buying, or I've bought. The whole thing's going to cost me about £250,000 to get set up, and for the project I'm about £50,000 short.
Andy's also a keen amateur pilot and wants to sell another prized possession to raise the remaining £50,000 he needs for the yacht.
So this is my little airship here. It's a Britain Norman BN3 nymph. I've had it for 4 years. When I first got my pilot's licence, I really wanted my own aircraft, so I sort of went on the look for it, and I come across it like literally under a blanket in the hangar. It was all packed up and I hadn't flown for a few years. It was out of service. So then I spent 2 years doing a lot of the maintenance, and we had an engineer working on it. It's a wing-fold system. I mean, it's not being used at the minute, but when I was in a smaller hangar, the wings fold back on themselves. So it makes it much more user-friendly, and it cuts down on the hangarage costs. For nervous flyers, when I tell them that they've got the folding wing system, they do start to get a bit edgy about the whole thing, but when they're in it, it's safe enough. I don't know what it's worth, really, because it's a one-off. It's the only one ever been made, so it's a prototype. I'm hoping to raise 50,000, really, mainly because that's the value. I've got that figure, you know, mainly for the value what I need to put into my boat project. But yeah, no, so sadly it's got to go, but it's time for the next challenge.
At Hatton Garden, memorabilia expert Lawrence has received a regal collection of signatures.
Actually, it's quite a nice item coming. It's the programme from the Royal Variety Performance, so actually you can smell how old it is, actually. So 1980, that would have made me, I was 18, no, I was 2 then. Yeah, so 1980, that would have made me 18 at the time. I used to watch these, I think it used to be every Saturday or Sunday night these used to be on, and we always used to sit down as a family and watch them. They were quite good fun, actually, from classic signatures, and a lot of people still around. God, blimey, do we really have haircuts like that?
This definitely helps keep me young.
The programme belongs to 78-year-old Bill.
The sunshine, the seaside, wonderful.
Who has been with his partner Sheila for 9 years.
Oh, I'm not sitting on that. My arse will get wet. Changed him from an old man to a younger man. Changed his hairstyle, changed his clothes, and look at him. He's about 10, 15 years younger looking. There must be the only fella in town and me with skinny jeans on.
I'm the only man of my age who knows what skinny jeans are.
In his younger days, Bill was a performer.
So, that's the photographs, what I used to call my handouts when I was a young singer. I'm not that guy now because he had hair for a start. I was just a young male singer, singing in the clubs. I actually started off when I was in the army. I actually sang with a couple of big bands. And then when I came out of the army, I started to augment my meagre income, as it was then. I started singing in clubs, in working men's clubs. I'm embarrassed now, but I went by the name of Bill Rivers. I used to sing modern pop, sort of romantic ballads, yeah. Sort of a Michael Bublé of the day.
Bill eventually swapped centre stage for backstage and represented some of the most well-known stars of the day.
We were certainly the biggest entertainment agency in the North East. Paul Daniels, when he first started in the business, we became his first agent. The agency was responsible for launching quite a few careers.
It was 1980. I was at the Royal Variety Show as the manager of one of the artists, Paul Squire. We were backstage, all the, you know, the hangers-on and the artists, and Bruce Forsyth, who was the compere for the show, said, those of you who've got your programmes with you, would you like me to take them backstage and get the artists to autograph them? And we said, yeah, that would be fabulous, and so he did. Never been so delighted in my life. I mean, there I was, you know, as a guest at the show, sitting in the audience, in the rehearsals, and I finished off with a souvenir programme autographed by all the... And as an autograph collector anyway, I couldn't have been more delighted. Been in the drawer, sitting there in an envelope in the drawer for years, and I thought it'll do far more good to someone who's interested in it than it'll do stuck in a drawer. I once got a quote about 15 years ago that it was worth about 400 quid at that time. If I don't get the 400, it'll go back in the drawer, and I'll keep it for another few years and try again.
James is heading to Windsor to test drive entrepreneur Chelsea's Bentley. He's hoping for a loan of £50,000 to help fund his new restaurant.
I'm always excited to get out and look at these cars when they come in. This one is exceptional, so I am exceptionally excited, to be honest with you.
I'll tell you what, the car's looking absolutely mint, mint, or as I like to say, ream. Oh,
hi, mate.
James, my old mate.
How you doing?
How are you?
You all right?
Good to see you, yeah.
You still buffing her up?
I'm buffing it up all for you, my old mate.
It looks well buffed, I must say. What can you tell me about it? What have you had done?
So I've had everything done on it. You see these wheels?
Yeah.
They were silver, diamond cut. I've blacked them all out. The whole car's been de-chromed, and that's a lot of work. I've had the vents cut.
You put these vents in?
Yeah, I've had them all done.
So this isn't standard then?
This isn't standard on this one.
I'm surprised to see cream in here. I would have thought you'd have had that blacked out. You probably weren't thinking straight then, were you?
No. So basically, they're heated, ventilated, massage seats on the side.
Lovely. Do you use that much?
I do, yeah.
Bet you do, don't you? It looks like you spent a fortune on this, to be honest with you.
I have. I spent at least about £45,000 to 50 grand just doing it up. Do you want to take it for a test drive?
Do you think we should?
Yeah, I think we should.
Blimey.
That is lovely.
See if the Queen's in.
Oh, yeah, there she is.
At one point, I thought I saw a glimpse of the Queen.
Give her a wave.
Chelsea probably knew her.
Well, you're going to see now what I need the 50 grand for, James.
We're going past your restaurant?
Going to go past my restaurant and bar. Yeah, have a little look. Go on, just park up there. It's right there.
So this is it, is it?
Once that's all done up, you'll be able to come down and eat there yourself as a VIP.
Lovely. Can't wait.
Yeah?
What I like about these is they're so well put together, aren't they?
They are.
I mean, look, I do like Ferraris, but they ain't built like these.
No.
These are the business. These are put together by craftsmen who know what they're doing.
It's hand-built. It's a hand-built car.
I think this is definitely the sexiest Bentley I've driven.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little bit aroused, to be honest with you.
I'll have that effect on people as well. Are you sure it's the car?
Driving around in a convertible Bentley was absolutely fantastic. The sun was out. It couldn't get any better than that. And I had Chelsea next to me and his Barnet.
Oh, well, there you are, James.
That was a very pleasurable, I must say.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Absolutely fantastic. But look, just to go through the numbers again, what is it you're actually looking for?
50 bags of sand, 50,000, 50k.
All right.
Is that doable?
Well, look, I mean, I need to go back and do a bit of research. I shall see what comes up.
Brilliant. I shall wait for your call.
Fantastic. Cheers, Chelsea. Thanks a lot, mate. Cheers.
Yes, thank you. I think he really loved it. He should love it. The car's bang on.
I usually don't like these sorts of high-performance cars when they've been messed around with, but to be honest with you, that one is a bit special. But I really need to make sure I'm securing my position and to understand the second-hand value of that vehicle, given that it's had so many modifications.
In London's Hatton Garden, Deborah's intensive interview process has come to an end.
We have a new starter on Tuesday.
Oh, fantastic, after all that.
Her name's Alexandra.
She was a lovely girl, wasn't she? So
Very nice.
Does she know what she's letting herself in for?
Not yet, but I thought it was better not to tell her. She speaks fluent French, being half French. She will obviously be able to say Hermès and Louis Vuitton.
No one else will know what she's talking about, though.
Yes, they will.
What's Hermès in Spanish, then?
It's still Hermès. It's Hermès in English as well, James.
Lovely, well done, Deborah.
Good, thank you.
Au revoir.
On the Isle of Wight, sailing enthusiast and amateur pilot Andy is getting his plane ready for James's test flight.
You can see it's quite a breezy day today, so when I did the circuit earlier, it is quite bumpy, so he will know that he's in a washing machine.
Me and flying don't really go together too well, to be honest with you. I don't even like commercial flights that much. They get me a little bit sweaty palmed. I'm going to meet my aviation expert there, and Mike can give me a better understanding of how desirable this aircraft is, because to be quite honest with you, it's not my comfort zone. Mike, how are you? It's freezing, isn't it? Come on, let's go and have a look.
OK.
Andy, hi.
Oh,
How
hi,
you doing,
guys.
mate?
Nice to meet you.
James. So what can you tell us about it?
It's a one-off. It was built as a prototype by Britton Norman, the owner of Britton Norman Aircraft, who build a lot of army aircrafts. I always describe it as a bit of a Land Rover of the sky, really, because it's pretty rugged. And I mean, do you want to have a look at the engine and stuff? Or?
Let's have a look at the engine.
Yeah. Make sure it's got one, shall we?
But the engine has a very good value before you start, because that will go into these kind of planes that are parked over there, and they're quite sought after, those engines.
Little bit sort of hanging on. Like all the bits to be hanging on. When I saw that on the runway and it was flapping around in the wind, it did worry me a little bit.
The thing I worry about the most is the wings folding back when we take off, or after we've taken off. That's my biggest concern.
I told you not to mention that.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm not having the size of the pin that keeps the door shut. Have you seen that? Look at that.
That's bigger than the one that keeps the wings from folding. I think we should take her up for a flight. We'll do a few circuits and maybe sail over cows and have a look at the yachts.
Or we could just go up and come straight back down again.
Just clean yourself in and get yourself all buckled up there.
Yeah. As we got sort of buckled in and taxied to the runway, certain parts of my body did start to twitch.
You're my first passenger.
Oh my God. The problem with being up with Andy is that I'm a control freak. I like to be in control of my own destiny. And with Andy, I clearly wasn't, and that was a worry. A bit bumpy. Bumpy. Why is it bumpy? Fella's not turning quick.
Slow everything down, it's fine.
At one point, the engine seemed like it cut out.
No, it's not. It's totally normal.
This is normal?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, no, it is.
I thought my life was over, and I realised that I hadn't written a will or even recently done a stock take.
Is that all right?
Yeah, that's cool.
That was a nice soft landing. That was one of my better landings, James.
Oh. That was an experience. That went really well. I mean, I was a little bit nervous, I'll be honest with you, when we first got up there, but I think I got into my stride.
Yeah.
And you're looking at 50k, yeah?
50k would be ideal. Again, it's difficult. I don't really know what it's worth because there's nothing to compare it against. So that's the difficult thing.
Well, me and Mike will go away, have a little chat, and we'll have to come back to you.
Yeah, no, sounds good. Cheers, guys. Bye. Bye. I think she's a lovely thing, so hopefully these guys can see the same as me, and hopefully can raise the 50,000 to get Yacht Discovery.
At this stage, I don't know whether the thing's worth 5 grand or 100 grand. It's almost impossible to value because it is a one-off. Buyers for that type of thing are going to be very scarce, but that's what we do, and that's what we specialise in, bringing buyers to the table Let's see, and let's try our best to see if we can get something done.
In Manchester, Mum of one Emma's 10 pieces of jewellery have arrived at the pawn shop, and Howard has been tasked with appraising whether they're worth the £32,000 she wants.
This is a real little gem here. We've got a lot of small diamonds all clustered together. You'll always have a greater value in one larger diamond than lots of smaller diamonds put together. Saying that, when you add them all up, there's a fair amount of diamond content in this piece, so it will add to the value. These are not diamonds at all. These are actually cubic zirconias, stones that look like diamonds. They have similar sparkle to diamonds, but when you look close up, they're not. So unfortunately, that is not going to have any great value at all. Here we have the centrepiece of the lot. Your large princess cut diamond, offset with your smaller diamonds in the shoulder. There's even some on the surround here. The colour's good, and the clarity, you know, these big factors in which determine the value of a diamond, they are of a good standard. So all in all, we've got a really nice selection of jewellery, some really nice pieces like the designer Cartier, which will sell well in the second-hand market as a brand. Other pieces, not so. Smaller diamonds. The money at the end of the day will mainly rest on the diamond ring, the big princess cut that is her, or was, her pride and joy.
Lawrence is keen for a second opinion on retired celebrity agent Bill's Royal Variety programme, so he's taking it to memorabilia expert Mark.
This really is a nice piece of entertainment history. And you've got some of the all-time greats there, but big one, Sammy Davis Jr, who's an absolute legend in the show business world. So I'm hoping we'll get a few quid together for it. Hello, mate. How you doing?
Hello, Lawrence. Long time no see.
Yeah, it seems to be ages, doesn't it?
It does seem ages.
Well, I've got something unusual for you. So we're going to need your specialist skill on this. So,
OK.
There we are, mate. What do you think of that? What it was, this gentleman was actually a manager of one of the acts actually in the show, and he got Bruce Forsyth to get everyone in the show to actually sign it.
Just see if there's anything in it that stands. Ah.
Yeah.
Sammy Davis Jr.
That's the one I thought. We know they're all authentic, we've got all his invitations, everything.
Got all that with it?
Got everything with it.
And let me say, Lawrence, it's in very good condition. A few loose pages there, look, but they're all bound by the cord.
Yeah.
So it's lovely. All the signatures, there's no fadeness to them. By what I can see, by far, this is the biggest signature in here.
Yeah,
okay.
That's what I thought.
That's a proper piece of memorabilia, that, Lawrence.
Always great to see you, pal.
And you, sir. Safe journey home.
And I'm sure I'll see you soon.
You will.
Catch you later, mate.
See you later.
I mean, Mark and I have today come up with a price, but the problem is, as usual, isn't what the client wants. We've got an idea, we know what it's worth, but is it what they want? That's the issue.
Emma's arrived at the Manchester branch to see Howard. She's hoping for £32,000 for her jewellery collection so she can pay back a loan from her parents and take her daughter on the trip of a lifetime.
I'm feeling a little bit nervous. I didn't get much sleep, so eyes are resting on good cheekbones. So, let's see.
Okay, Emma, if you'd like to take a seat there.
Thank you.
Just remind me what you needed the money for again.
To pay me dad back for a loan for my Range Rover that I had. And then other things, obviously, as a bonus, I'd like to take my daughter away. She's passed her exams.
I mean, you have got some beautiful items here, particularly strong on the branded Cartier ring. That's really sought after. They sell very well. Other pieces, not so much interest in the second-hand market.
Okay.
So that's a really statement piece. If that was one large pear-shaped diamond, you'd be talking lots and lots and lots of money. But it is made up of lots of smaller diamonds, so they don't hold as much value as you might think. The necklace, really sparkling and all this. On closer examination, it actually turned out to be it's silver set, and the stones are cubic zirconias, which imitate diamonds. And then lastly, your beautiful princess diamond. It's in nice condition. Round diamonds are more popular than all the other shaped diamonds put together, so you will always sell more round brilliant diamonds.
I'll remember that next time.
Next time you get one, yes. But saying that, it's still a nice, sizable stone, just short of 2 carats, and a high grade. So all of these factors we have to bring into consideration. So for all of the jewellery together, not including your diamond ring, we'd be happy to offer you £3,000.
Okay.
And for the diamond ring, the princess cut, we'd be happy to offer £4,000. So how do you feel about that?
What, 4,000 for this one?
Yes, it would be, yes.
I don't know. No, I think I'll have to probably maybe think about it. Obviously speak to my dad. He's my wingman,
sure.
accountant.
And if all of these items are sitting in the boxes, never seeing the light of day, where they could be generating you some money, surely that's a positive.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, okay, thank you.
No
Thanks
problem
very
at all.
much.
Thank you very much, Emma.
Thank you.
And have a good think.
I will.
And you know where we are if you need us.
Okay.
All right.
It is quite a big drop from what I thought, but I'm not disappointed. I'm not feeling disappointed at all. It is what it is. Whatever's meant to be is meant to be with anything in life. So let's see.
At headquarters, James is keeping a close eye on the pawn shop's newest member of staff.
Alex, come in a sec. I just wanted to know how you're getting on.
Okay.
How's it going?
Quite interesting.
Lovely, OK, all right. We'll try. It's probably going to be quite a lot to take on board over the next few days. Just take a breather, take it easy. You don't want to rush anything.
Okay, I will do.
Lovely. Well, I understand you speak a bit of French.
Yes. Des baguettes.
Oh, very good, very good. Oh, that's impressive. Deborah has got this thing about pronouncing that handbag brand that begins with an H.
Hermès.
How's it said?
Hermès.
Hermès. OK. I like it. All right. So what about Louis Vuitton and Yves Saint Laurent? Was that any good?
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Lovely. All right. Well, it's a good start, and thanks for coming in.
Thank you, thank you.
Speak to you in a bit. Cheers. She looks a little bit like a bunny rabbit in the headlights earlier this morning, but now she looks like a bunny rabbit in the headlights with a pair of sunglasses on, which is a slightly better position to be in.
On the Isle of Wight, sailing instructor Andy is waiting for news on whether James has found a buyer for his unique plane.
But I'm looking forward to the call, see if he's had much interest in it, and see if he's managed to find somebody that likes the look of it. I mean, it's a nice little aircraft and it's been well looked after. So we'll have to wait and see what he comes back with. I'm
just about to call Andy. He's been in touch with us regarding his light aircraft, hoping to sell it for £50,000. And we have been on to everyone. We have got private dealers and collectors amongst our client list that would be interested in such an aeroplane, and we've been on to them and we've given them the details. And I'm about ready to give Andy a call and give him the news.
Hi James, how's it going?
Andy, you all right?
Yeah, good, thanks. Good to hear from you.
Andy, look, we've been working away with the aeroplane.
Yeah, great.
And as you know, it being a prototype, a one-off, the market for that type of aircraft is fairly limited. So we've had our work cut out for us in terms of...
quite unique.
Very unique. I mean, to the right person, obviously, you know, it's a bit of a find, to be quite honest.
Definitely.
So I'll tell you, it was 50,000. It was about 50 that you were looking.
It's about 50 I was after. That's right.
Well, look, at the moment, Andy, I must tell you that I haven't actually got a buyer at that sort of level.
Yeah.
The only thing I can do for you, if it's of interest, I know you're looking to raise some capital.
Yeah.
Is we can lend you 25,000 against the aeroplane if it helps you out or gives you a little bit of flexibility in terms of what you're trying to do.
Just until I sell it. Yeah, no, that might be an option, James. Yeah, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, if you need it, if there's 25 there, if you want to call on it, it's not an issue to us. But we'll still work away on the aeroplane and try and get it done.
Yeah, no, perfect. No, that's great, James. We really appreciate all you guys' effort trying to sell it and find a buyer and stuff for it.
Cheers, Andy. Thank you. Cheers. Bye.
Yeah, no, that's relatively good news. So he's still got people. James has still got people looking for it, inquiring and stuff about it, and he's offered us a £25,000 loan against it if I did want to take him up on that.
It was a little bit of a shame not to be able to get to the 50,000 he was looking for as a sale figure. Personally, I think the aeroplane is worth every penny of that. It's not over yet. We're still going to work away with it, and you never know. We still might get this deal off the ground, literally.
In Tyne and Weir, former agent to the Stars Bill is waiting to hear from Lawrence about his autographed programme.
I'm full of anticipation. I can't wait to hear how they've got on with the Royal Variety Show programme, and if I'm going to be a wealthy man. I mean, I know it won't be a lottery win, but, you know, anything will be nice.
We've come up with a price now, and I just hope Bill will be happy with it.
Hello.
Hello, Bill. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. Is that Lawrence?
It's Lawrence from Prestige.
Hi.
Yeah, just you give me a major headache with this lovely item you bought in.
Right.
I don't think anyone else would have a programme like this.
No.
Especially signed by so many people. The problem is the age of it and obviously the people inside it.
Yeah, I understand.
Which goes against it. It's mostly a younger market who actually buy memorabilia nowadays.
Yeah, I got the picture, Lawrence.
Well, the money you're looking for is 400. We'd be happy to buy this off you for £700.
I'll be happy to accept that.
Are you happy with that?
Very happy.
Good. So we've exceeded your expectations.
Lovely. That's fine, Lawrence.
Brilliant.
Fine. I appreciate it. Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome.
I'm happy.
You're a nice man. Cheers,
Okay,
Bill.
Thanks, Lawrence.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Yay! 700.
We could actually hear it in his voice. He was absolutely delighted. We've almost technically nearly doubled the money he expected, so it's great. I'm happy, he's happy. What else could you ask for?
I've sold it. It's gone. It's gone.
How much?
700.
Oh my God.
I'm delighted. Very, very pleased.
Yeah, I'm over in for you.
Good. Thank you, darling. Thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Oh.
Arriving outside the pawn shop in his modified Bentley is entrepreneur and ex-Big Brother housemate Chelsea.
I'm here to look for 50 grand for my car. You know, just need it to pay off some builders for the new restaurant that I'm building.
We've done our research and I'm happy with what we've found, and I think I'm in a position where we can give him some news.
Okay.
You all right, Chelsea? How are you?
How are you, James? You all right?
Yeah, good, mate.
Yeah,
You?
good. Yeah, very good, thanks.
Grab a seat. Well, look, thanks for coming in. I've been rattling my brains and I've been looking at our data, basically, and to try and get you to the number you need. And one of the issues we face with the car, and it does happen a lot in the business, is when something has been modified or sort of played with in any way, we have to really do our checks in terms of ascertaining the value, because as you can appreciate, if something has been altered more times than not, it devalues it.
Yeah.
So I had to be really careful and take advice on your vehicle. So, to be honest with you, with the spec that you've got in the colour combination, I'm pretty impressed with it. We've done some calculations, and the figure I've got to for you is £70,000.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Is that
That's amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm really chuffed to bits with that.
You are?
That's fantastic.
I know
yeah.
you said 50, but if
Yeah.
you need the bit extra, it's always there for you.
And I'll tell you what, if you don't mind, can I take 60?
60 grand, that's
60
not a problem
grand.
at all, mate.
Lovely.
All right, brilliant. Well, take your glasses off, I'm going to shake your hand. Lovely.
Thanks a lot, James.
Cheers, mate.
See you soon. Be in touch. Yeah?
I'll be in touch and I'll wire it over to you.
Lovely. Thanks a lot.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, bye. I'll tell you what, that was absolutely blinding. I got the money I wanted. Actually, I got 10 grand more. Actually, he offered me 20 grand more.
He's happy as Larry. He's doing a little star jump as he left and got in his car. He's all over the moon. It's another result for us. It's a car. I love the vehicles that come in. They're big numbers, easy to deal with for me. Yeah, it's great to get it done.
60 grand, 60 bags of sand, me old mate, let me tell you, that goes a long way. So I can continue with my project and hopefully get it finished on time.